Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Tab at pen, get ready to go. We got to kill it today. Ultimate goal. Everybody wants the American dream. You know what the problem I have with that? Everybody talks about it. Okay, especially those certain people that motivate people. Me, I love motivation, but if you don't hand me the money, the rules, and the tools, and hold my hand from the beginning to the end, I think it's just blah, blah, blah at the end of the day. That's just my opinion, for whatever it's worth. My name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. I brought in my first 100,000 at 9.5. I brought in $1 million at 14. I brought in 2.6 billion by the time I was 26 under corporate structure. How am I doing? And then I retired. I've been helping people like you. You ready to have some fun? You get that tablet and pen? If you're not, go get it. Because you can't record, you can't take some pictures of my cute face. You got to put it here. Ultimate goal, write down today's date. It is May 4th, 2021. It's called Blackjack. This is Blackjack year. That means you need to do exactly what you're told. Don't get offended, because last year you didn't make the million to billion, or the year before that. Now, if you don't follow me and let me do the work for you, you're going to stay stuck. That's my opinion. Again, all right, I don't want you to be stuck. I want you to write down May 4th, 2021, and then December 31st. That's what I wanted you to write down. You see, at the end of the day, I want to make sure you become a corporate millionaire. I'll show you exactly what that means. So as we do this, remember, procrastination is the killer of a dream. What'd you forget to do yesterday? You have to do today to tomorrow. I mean, that's just blah, blah, blah. Remember, you have to follow through. Today, I don't control time, neither do you. But you know what we do? All right, there's always a but. We control what we do at the time we've been given. So you got to understand how to play the game. Now me, it's kind of simple. When I was a little boy, I got to beg and steal off the pier. I even eat out of a trash can. That kind of sucked too. I didn't get the mommy and daddy like most people do. So you know what? I used the brain God gave me. And I created millions and billions because it was fun. You know what? There's my life in 2009. I got my 6 mansions, got a helicopter, some Lamborghinis, some Ferraris, and a bunch of yachts too. I'm having fun helping people just like you. But you know what? Everything I touch turns to gold. But you know what happened? We took people, and listen carefully. Everything's going great, because you think when you're going to get on top of the game, everything's going to be great all the time. So did I. Oh well, we took people on the corporate yacht July 4, 2009. The next day I died. That kind of sucks. I mean, come on, this is what I look like when I'm dead. Hospital took a picture too. I hear the doctor say he's not going to make it, he's going to die. Then I heard my wife scream her head off. Ah! And then I heard my tax attorney that I made him a multimillionaire trick my wife to sign a POA. It's called a power of attorney, by the way. And I'm laying there dead. All right, kind of sucks. July 5th, 2009, I died at 5:41. See, I had H1N1 pandemic 9. Now we're doing this friggin' thing called 19. What about number 26? See, you gotta be prepared, because I had to be. So let's understand about my little journey. I'm gonna make you a corporate millionaire. Is it okay? The bottom line is I got to basically make a decision. You see, I got to go to the other side after I died. But the thing is, he said flat out, you got to stay in peace or go back. See, when we die, we're in a better place. I think we're living hell right now, to be honest with you. So I said go back, because my wife screamed her head off. So what are you supposed to do? I came out of that coma. I studied, get another PhD. I became a pastor. If you want to get married in California, I can marry you too. We're going to have fun. By the way, I'm still a sinner. Probably you. I think God uses me as an example, because people try to feel sorry for themselves. I've been shot twice, knifed 6 times. I got to be born with a damn girl's name too. Then I get to die in a coma. What about you? You see, guess what? I know how to get myself back on my feet every time. So let's go through the little bit of journey. I got born in that taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital. This is a little girl in a billionaire family. But you know what? She didn't want a little girl. She wanted a girl. I'm a boy. I got a wee-wee. She gave me a girl's name, then she threw me away like a piece of trash. Oh, well, what can I say? Ultimate goal is, what am I going to do? Go wow, wow, wow? See, I don't feel sorry for myself ever. All right, that only lasts 2 minutes. That's only allowed with me. I want you to understand something. I had to move 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old, too. Right down getting past go. Now, please. I want you to get past go. It doesn't matter what you've been doing. Some of you even have a corporation. And what did you do? Not a darn thing. They say 9 out of 10 people don't do a damn thing at all. Sorry, it's just the truth. So let's get you past go. All right, let's understand. When I got to be with Mrs. Hope got her weekly and monthly checks every time. But you know what? She dropped me off at Redondo Beach Pier every morning from the age of 3. Now, Redondo Beach Pier, Torrance, Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Marina Del Rey. I saw money. Now, even though she was a she-devil from hell, I didn't like stealing and begging off the pier. I thought that kind of sucked. So it's because I can write with both hands at the time, read a page at a time with an IQ off my chart, I got my first Lamborghini as a teenager. Then I got my Lamborghini collection too. Then I got my Duffy's parked in my backyard. Where you park yours? Oh, I got my 6 mansions. I'm the guy that broke the world record for the highest damn kick on the planet in 1981. I wanted to prove white men do jump. Stupid people say we don't. I parked my race boat in my backyard. Where you park yours? I got my helicopter. I got my yacht. Don't forget about the Ferraris too. My question, all of you, why haven't you done this? What's wrong with you? These aren't turned on? The bottom line today, you have the ability to listen and learn and write it down. Then I'm going to offer to do the work for you. Then I'm going to hold your hand, put you in workshops for 3 months to a lifetime. I'm going to get you to million to billion. I got 17 million people that way so far. 16 billionaires too. But I do have about 5 people who don't like me. But hell, not everybody likes you. You got to put up with it. It's just true. Write down Ray's rules and circle it 10 times. Now, I don't understand. When I was 4 years old, see, I learned to read at 2 and a half. I wasn't part of this by a church when I was a little boy stealing and begging off the pier. Lady handed me a book. She says, "It's got all the answers you're ever going to need." Yeah, right. I looked at the book. I read part of it. It says, hey, whatever I pray for in my book, or whatever I pray for, it'll be mine. God will open the doors for me. My first question is, I've always asked this question ever since. Why? Why? Why do I have to steal and beg? Why didn't I get a normal mommy like you? So guess what? I asked that question and God answered the prayers and opened every door for me. Everything I touch turns to gold. All right, I'm going to help you get there too. All you got to do is remember, I'm the godfather of credit, by the way. Guess what? Credit rebuilding, write it down. The ultimate goal, I got to train Ken Yarborough years ago. Can you imagine? He became security chief at Tier W at Experian. I had to teach him how to do that too. Maybe today you'll let me train you just a little bit. Can you write down Credit Services Act, please? I want you to Google it later today. I want you to find out the Federal Trade Commission says on the front page of their website, credit repair is a scam, not allowed to collect money up front. Then it refers to the Credit Repair Organization Act too. See, here's our problem. Your credit's not broken. You can't repair it. You got to rebuild it. Now, that's not me saying it. That's the Federal Trade Commission helping you. Now, let's build a relationship today, you and your dreams. All right, you see, I want to make sure you understand. I want to get you to million to billion, if you allow me to. The NACB says I'm the #1 consultant worldwide, too. I make millionaires and billionaires. Would you like to be the one next, please? See, I got a billionaire in the making boot camp coming up, too. This is going to be fun. You see, I want you, listen carefully, I want you to use corporate credit, all right, from this to this. This is only 10 million because it's fun. I only built 3.6 billion for clients over the years. I want you to learn to become the bank. Do you know right now that all small businesses are loaning out money today and making millions of dollars to the corporation? So you could turn it into a money maker if you want to. Finally, in person, June 18th, 19th, and 20th, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Don't worry, we're not going to take a lunch. We don't get a break, and we're going to go all night if that's what it takes. I never let you down. Every seminar, workshop, boot camp, you're stuck with me. We're going to have fun. I'm going to get you to the $1 million dream, by the way, too. Now, let's understand, the Federal Trade Commission's right in front of you. It says credit repair doesn't work. It's a scam. Now, what are we supposed to do? Oh, by the way, they say credit rebuilding does. Now, here's a problem. When I sued the Better Business Bureau in 1979, I kicked their assets too, but I was just Ray Reynolds and nobody cared about me. The bottom line is, let's understand something. Between 2020, Disney, and all the CNN too, they proved a court order. Listen carefully. Some of you are watching the BBB. That's called the Better Business Bureau. They got indicted in 2013. The court ordered them in Los Angeles to shut their office now, and let all your people go because you're a fraud. See, I want to prepare you for your corporation because someone's going to ask, are you a member of that fraud too? You got to make that decision for you. See, the BBB's been a fraud since day one. All right, I'm not just saying it, I'm just repeating the truth. Even CNN tells you that too. So please remember, you get that corporation, someone's going to ask you, are you a member too? You're going to have to defend yourself from these idiots, unfortunately too. So let's understand something today. I'm going to give you 25 assignments. Write it down. 1 to 25. There's 1,000 assignments in Rules to the $1 Million Corporation. I got it all statistically planned step by step, and you can't screw it up as long as you follow through. Let's go to raisecredit.com right now. All right, write it down. You're going to do it after I'm done with you today. I want you to make that as your first assignment. I want you to go on the front page and clickety-clack and order your credit reports. On the right-hand corner, there's a credit report number. I want the numbers right away. Now, I want you to learn to do one thing for me, please. I want you to try it. When you talk to somebody that says you got to do this and that, whatever they say, just ask one question. Why? Then let them spin out of control. They're going to try to defend themselves too. I've been asking why since I was a little boy, ever since I learned to read at 2.5 years old. So let's understand, I want you to get out your Social Security card. Why? Because I want you to read it. It's pretty simple to do. It's an SSN. Now, here's the problem. You started your credit report in the beginning. Yeah, you, because you wrote it on an application too. If you read the card front and back, it says flat out. It says, that's assignment number 2. Did you write it down? Get it out now. Do not laminate. Do not use for ID purpose. You broke the rules since day one. Congratulations, you started your credit report. You don't even know what you're doing to this day. Sorry, the truth. You're all thinking about what your friends and family said to do. Guess what? It's simple. I'm the #1 consultant worldwide about personal business credit. It's just true. Now, if you read the card in front of you, you know what it says? It says property of Social Administration, not you. Hell, you don't even own the car that's in your possession. I thought 9/10 allows possession. I guess not when it comes to this. You're allowing the creditor to kind of screw up you too. See, the problem is not knowing the rules and the tools. You've been guessing since day one. Why don't you give me those report numbers? I'll put it in my system. And what I'll do is make your credit go up, and away in 90 working days. Now, if you really screwed up, I might need a month or 2 more. Depends how bad you screwed up for you. But I won't let you down. I won't quit working it on for you. I'll get you to that 820 if you'd like me to. Now, that's assignment number 3. Ultimate goal, I created rapid scoring years ago with Ken Yarbrough, Harold Stokes. That was fun too. Now I got rapid refresh. You understand what rapid refresh does? It recalculates the creditors and the credit bureaus too. It forces them to push the damn score up. They have no choice. I like that when you know how to play the game. I guarantee you 40 to 200 points. Is that okay with you? Now, I took a picture of Credit Karma because, hell, it's free. Even though they got indicted for lying just a little bit because they're part TransUnion anyway. They got no fun ever to help you no matter what you say or do. When you look at a credit card, anything they got at 29% is in the green, 30 is in the yellow, anything above that's in the red. Why do they tell people 33% then? Credit bureaus say 44. Well, the reality is I'm going to tell you the truth, how I trained Ken Yarbrough years ago. She had a 500 score. Look what I got her, 157 points in 45 working days. Within 90 working days, she had 211 points to an 820. I wasn't done till I got her an 831. See, we got a choice today. All right, I want to make you a millionaire. Is that okay? But we got to get you to be a qualified CFO because you didn't know how to play the game and you kind of screwed up too. Write down Fair Credit Reporting Act, please. Section 611 is my favorite one. This is where we can basically look at the creditors and the credit bureaus. They have 45 working days to respond. The first thing is most people are writing stupid letters, not mine, not late kind of crap. By the way, that doesn't work really. So let's understand. We're going to talk about validation and verification. You see, the credit application you filled out years ago, even online today, is still inaccurate. See, under the Fair Lending Act and Fair Contract Act, it's all wrong. Because it's wrong, we can do a validation verification and remove it from the source. If you like that, let me know. I can send a validation and verification from you too, so the creditor has to remove it right away. Then they can't put it on. See, when you write those stupid letters, not mine, not late, you didn't get their permission. We force them to do what they need to do. So I got 2 programs about credit rebuilding. One is to rebuild this credit score and do a rapid rescore too. Now, flat out, it's $99 per credit bureau. All right, you got Experian, Challenger, and Equifax. Then I add the rapid rescore to shoot that score up as high as it can go. So at $99 a bureau, that's $297 plus the rapid rescore from that, it's basically $499. That's all you ever pay. I'm done. Now I want you to pay attention. I want to do a rapid rescore for you too. And then every Saturday I offer you a class at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Education analyzation too. Go there as many times as you want to. It's pretty simple. I even give you a written guarantee. I've been doing this for 43 years anyway. It's kind of fun. So take a picture of this page. You're allowed to. This is where we get paid. See, we take Zelle or we take a bank transfer too. See, what needs to be done is you transfer it from your account on the dashboard or you Zelle it right away. And then basically you email products@ratescredit.com. What do? We call you right away. That way you can get started. We'll order the reports for you too. We want to get you done as fast as possible. Because right now, if you're not a qualified CFA, you're holding us all back to making a lot of money. Now, here's a program because we get 18 calls a day complaining about Lexington Law and CreditRepro.com. Not to say anything positive or negative, I just got to tell you the truth. They're the same company, by the way. The average person says, I've been paying them $99 a month for 2 years. The back of my mind, I'm going, what are these people, stupid? How could you pay $99 a month for 2 years and they haven't done diddly squat? Your credit should be going up and away within 90 working days, period. If not, that person's ripping you off today. Let's add some history and let me get you $5,000 of new credit. Is that okay? This is $99 a month, and then I get you $5,000 of credit during the program too. So your score goes up and away, and you get credit anyway. You know what? I'll guarantee you a better score you ever had in your life. $5,000 of cash credit, by the way. $99 down. So you start today. Basically, it's what? The 4th of May, and you'll be done in 10 months or less. Guaranteed. There's even an end date too. None of this blah, blah, blah for 1 or 2 years. That's ridiculous. Take a picture. So your choice to rebuild your credit is very simple. It's $499, and we get done right away. Or you can basically do $99 down and $99 a month for 10 months and get a $5,000 credit too. You make the decision because you're going to be with me. See, I broadcast up to 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, and all day Saturday too. I got up to 9 classes on Saturday, and I do a class on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you got to be in that one too. Now, I need you to get off the national mailing list. You added yourself to that too. You added yourself to the national mailing list, and every creditor is selling you like your popcorn. It's ridiculous. I need you to write down a phone number. You got your pen and paper ready to go? Is 888-567-8688. Write it down now. They're going to give you 2 choices. All right? They're going to give you basically lifetime or 5 years. Pick 5 years. See, you don't get it. I'm going to rebuild your whole life because it's going to be fun for me, and I'm going to guarantee $1 million dream. Now that's assignment number 4, okay? You ready to play? See, I want you to plan the problem. Every time I talk to a client for 43 years, they tell me the little stud story. We all have that. Big deal. Get over yourself and let's go get it. You got someone who knocked you down, pissed you off, took it away too. It's usually your friends and family, by the way. Let's plan the damn problem from now on. Now write down safety credit. Now. Write down safety credit. You got an SSN. Oh, goody for you. You got a credit card and you act like a free money. Let's jack that sucker up. Which you did. See, here's the problem. No one's going to tell you the truth because they want you to keep jacking it up. Here's the truth. Ladies, get your credit cards out of your purse now. Gentlemen, do the same thing too. I want to stick you in the back of every card you got. Write it down. It's another assignment for you. I'm going to give you assignments up to 1,000 assignments, and at the end you'll have $1 million to $5 million company guaranteed. We're going to take away all your excuses too. On the sticky, you're going to put the limit. You're going to put 25%, 29% too. The moment you take a card past 29%, plop. You dropped your score, you got stuck, hell, you can't get it anymore. It's just the truth. It will set you free. By the way, I want you to write down a line of defense. Now let's understand what that means. You drive in your city today, you find a Wells Fargo, a B of A, a Chase Bank shut down, but they have open ones too. Grocery stores, by the way, even Sam's Club does this too. You see, they're playing the game. But not you. Hell, you brought the pain home because you wanted to, right? Don't forget the sticky behind the card. Don't you bring that damn pain home ever again, because you met me. I'll make sure you know how to play, so you never bring that pain home for you and your family ever again. That's assignment number 5. Did you write it down? Now, let's understand something today. It's pretty simple. It's like the ocean. Your credit score, it goes up and down because you control the score. Stop screwing it up. You maintain 25 to 29%. Guess what you maintain? An 820 score. We don't want to use that money in the first place. We're going to call that safety. All right, I'll show you what I mean. Every card you just pulled out, let's put a sticky. What's 10? What's 25% from $500 to $25,000? You got to create your own little cheat sheet for you too. Now here's the problem with most of you. Could be all of you, who knows? The bottom line is pretty simple today. You lose your job, you got an emergency, what do? You run out of time, you run out of money, and you jack up your credit in 42 days. Is that true? You all did that too? Probably, okay. But see, what I want to do is I want to basically repackage your life. Now write down house, car, bank account. House, car, bank account. I want to redo everything you do. Sorry, I brought in $2.6 billion at 26. I'm pretty damn good at this too. I got another $10 billion coming in. You want to play? Let me know, because we can play starting today. Now, I built $1 million for my cat years ago. I wanted to prove that stunt worked too. They told me I couldn't do it. I said, boo-hoo. Excuse me, get the hell out of my way. I did it anyway. A cat has 9 lives, doesn't it? Meow. Then I got written up in Ink magazine too. Use plastic to finance your business. Now let's understand. This is personal credit. You can't write off the credit card or the interest rate at all. You're stuck. Oh, the corporate credit. Ooh, we can write off the interest rate, the credit card, the line of credit too. Hell, we can have some fun. Now, if I can build my cat credit, you think I can build it for you? I bet it's probably true. Now, I've been in 2 comas in my life. What am I going to do? Go boo-hoo-hoo? No, I don't have time for that. I got to eat. Ultimate goal, remember, when I was a little boy, I listened to the grown-ups go, money for a rainy day. I asked what that meant. All I got is blah, blah, blah. I thought all the grown-ups were stupid back then, too. By the way, maybe even today sometimes, too. Now, let's understand. Let's pretend right now you need $5,000 now. You need it now. You got an emergency. Go ask your friends, your family, and the bank, and they all say no. Isn't that fun? See, an entrepreneur is always willing to help. But when you need help, who do you find helping you? Nobody. Now, you kind of backed yourself in a corner. This is a $5,000 credit card. That's all it is. All right, you should have one of these called safety credit. Now, let's understand today. If I jack up this card and play catch up, not fall down, the payment's only $50 a month. I don't care if you got the worst credit in the world. You still piss away $50 every other day. Is that true about you? So let's understand something today. They also say you waste $140 a week. Is that true? That's $600 a month, by the way. If I max out one of these cards today, the payment is $612.26. So we're going to sell common sense in a bottle of water from now on, like a pet rock. So what the average person is wasting in a given month, I could have used one of these cards today, bought 2 pizza restaurants that got a damn drive-thru and opened through pandemics. All right, stop wasting money. Quit bringing the damn pain home. What's wrong with you? Your problem is you didn't learn how to play the game. We're going to teach you that today. Assignment number 6. Did you write it down too? So remember something today. You're here. I believe in you. You're here listening to me, and I'm having fun with you. We're going to make sure we get you through this. Now, when I broke the world record for the highest kick in 81, because I believe in God and I believe in me. Ultimate goal, I just wanted to prove white men do jump. And stupid people say we don't. See, God gave you a gift and a dream too. But you got some dummies around you tell you can't do this or that too. Do yourself a favor. See it, believe it, go get it. Now get out of my way and I'll tell you why you got an SSN. And let me rebuild you too. You got an SSN to get a job so they can give you a 1040 tax return. The SSN creates the 1040 so they can track you the rest of your life till you're dead, and then tax you till you're dead, and if you don't put it in a trust, they get you from probate too. Isn't that fun for you? IRS public record, by the way. I'll give you some rules and tools how to play. Ultimate goal, you got an experienced transient in Equifax too. Then you jacked up the cards, pop. Passed 29%, got stuck, hell, you couldn't get any more. You will not back yourself in a corner ever again. We're going to listen, we're going to learn, we're turning both of these suckers on today. Don't you forget that sticky. So you got a choice. The other reason you got an SSN, because we're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated, especially ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. They've been printing money 24/7. Write down Ray's rules again. This time we're going to get serious about it. We're going to write down 100,000. Could you imagine, because you're all intelligent grown-ups, if you had $100,000 of personal credit, you only use 29%. That would give you $71,000 of credit. Case blanket the fan, you lost your job, there's a pandemic. You can feed your family up to 2 years. The average pandemic's 18 months, by the way. When you steal the money and the credit from the family, you roll the dice and go, honey, let's hurt the family some more. Stop doing that. Write down, never bring the pain home again. Never bring that damn pain home again. Write down Ray's rules again and again. That's assignment number 7. Now you got a choice to listen, learn, and let's do the work together. I'm going to do all the work while you listen and learn. I've been in 2 comas in my life. One at 5.5 years old, and then in 2009. This one I got to die. But God gave me a choice to stay in peace or go back to. So the bottom line is, please help me change the world before I die again. That's my ultimate goal. So there's my yacht, my race boat, my UDOC address too. Show me yours. See, I get tired of all the blah, blah, blah. I'm from Show Me State. If you can't show me, then we got to go get it for you. So there I'm in a coma and I'm dead. Well, that kind of sucks too. I got H1N1, pandemic number 9. All right, guess what I got to do when I said go back? I got to walk around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. I put my score back to an 820 because I have, write it down, 5 closet divisions. I have 5 bodies in the closet. I can pull one at a time, like that grocery store, that bank, and even Sam's Club does. We get to play if you want to. So I popped another $1 million card again. See, I'm not staying down, and hell, I'm not going back to the pier, stealing and begging off the damn pier. That kind of sucks. Today, we don't get a do-over. You get to live or die. You can, I'd tell you to wear a mask, but half you want to argue about that too. Here's the thing. It takes a moment to die. I can tell you from experience, and then from there, a lifetime to live. You're going to have to decide which one you're going to pick. Now, I want you to try the race mirror test. It's an assignment. Just try it once, please. When I was 2.5 years old being used and abused, I was crying my eyes out, looking in the mirror. You know what? I wake up every day at 2:25 ever since that day. And what did I do today? I went to my niece and said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I went and looked in the mirror. I want you to try this once. I don't think you put yourself in check, ever. I want you to stare yourself in the mirror. 2 minutes. You got to time it. And then after that, ask yourself 2 questions. I want you to put yourself in check. All right, have I completed everything I need to? No. Is there more to be done? Yes. So what time you get up today? Did you want it bad enough? Here's the problem in 43 years and millions of clients. They always tell me they got an idea. They ask their friends and family what they think. They're looking for encouragement. Instead, that friend and family said, oh, you got to do it this way or that way. They always interrupt you anyway. You ever notice that? If they haven't got to million and billion, quit listening to a bunch of dummies. 90 days. Shh. Don't cloud your direction. Let me do the work for you. So when they finally ask you, how do you do this and that? Just say raisecredit.com. Ultimate goal. That's assignment number 8. You got to realize I am truly God's example for you. Let's see it, believe it, go get it. God's delays are not God's denials. So we got a choice today. Let's go get the money. You see, for me, I got to tell you the truth. I don't want to go back to the pier. I don't want to steal and beg off the pier yet of a damn trash can ever again. So what do I get to do? I haven't had a paycheck for 22 years. I guess I'm doing pretty good. I get to help you. Are you paying attention today? Because I'm going to make sure you change your life. Okay, we're going to change the way you do things. I know you're going to go back to the job you hate. That's okay. Eventually, because you're getting older, slower, you're not as per you used to be, they're going to fire you anyway. Then you're going to deliver some pizza. Is that your dream? Now, when I was a little boy being used and abused, there's one boy named John used to terrorize the hell out of me. And the grown-ups basically thought it was funny. They even called me a piece of shit. Wasn't very nice, too. So I wrote down something for myself. I had to motivate me. I'm important. I'll be a corporate millionaire. I'll drive a company car and show the world who I am, too. After I got that first million under the corporate structure, they all came to work for me. It really pissed them off, too. Guess what? This is assignment number 9. Now, this world is hurt, pain, worry. It's never fair. I think we're living in hell. And when we die, we go to a better place anyway. But God is great all the time. So let's understand something. I think we're being tested for our faith and persistence. But the bottom line is I'm praying we all pass the test starting today. Now, this is what I say since I was 4.5 years old. I want you to write it down. I'd like you to repeat after me. See it, believe it, go get it. Nothing gets in your way. Now get yourself out of your way and let's see it, believe, and go get it. Now let's look at Sam's Club. 2 years before pandemic 19, they shut down 63 locations just in California. Now listen carefully. That means they shut down the location, they bankrupt that sucker. They wrote it off on their taxes, and they have other ones open today. Chase Bank, B of A, Wells Fargo. They also grocery stores too. See, they're playing the game. They know how to play, but not you. You like bringing the pain home, don't ya? They got a branch number and a tax ID. It's about time you learn how to play the game too. But again, you can go bring the pain home. You've been doing that since last year and probably most of your life anyway. But if you want to change it, let's write down the Google bankruptcy. It's an assignment. Write it down. I want you to find out that everything I tell you is 100% factually verifiable. But I created a blueprint and rules and tools that actually work. So Google bankruptcy, it says ASSN. We all got one. We're all a bunch of damn ducks. We might as well walk around and go quack, quack all day. Then it says SS4. Damn, an SS4 for divisions, corporations, subsidiaries, and more? No wonder the grocery store and the bank can do this too. Isn't it about time you learn how to play? That's assignment number 10 for you today. So let's understand, I don't want to screw anything up, but I will not bring the damn pain home. I promised myself 2 things as a kid. A, I'd never hold a baby unless it's my first child. From there, I wrote every book. I read every book I can. Since the day at 2.5 years learned to read, and I make sure I create my own little blueprints to make sure I don't bring that pain home ever, like you did. Sorry, it's just true. You got an SSN and an SS4. The question is very simple for you. Who wants to be the damn duck? Aren't you tired of being the duck going quack, quack? But that's up to you. You see, you got a choice of an SSN and an SS4. Isn't it time you learn how to play? But again, here we go again. It's right in front of you. You can even download it too. SSN equals a 1040 tax return. SS4 equals an 1120. What's it say in line 10? Please download the sucker. It says banking and credit purposes. Could you imagine that some of you have a corporation, you spend a couple $1,000s for a damn piece of paper, it would have cost you $100, and a stock kit too? Goody for you. Here's the problem. You got to learn how to play. Remember, it says banking and credit purposes. That means every corporate credit card I get you can write off the interest rate of the credit card and the line of credit too. We get to have fun. Oh, by the way, that's the IRS public record. Hell, you can download your own form too. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to replace yourself. Because you bring the pain home and that sucks. Let's rebuild you. Is that okay? All right, we can do this under a tax ID. Now, here's what I got to do. I'm being used and abused, and I'm at the Hope House. Isn't that fun? Guess what? I was 7.5 years old. I'm listening to their poker game. They said a corporation's a legal person. Can you write it down, please? I couldn't sleep all night. I thought I'd get my way out of hell if I could figure it out. I rode my little bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day because I knew the word library's next door. I walked in and said, "Ma'am, can you help me, please? Can you tell me what this means?" She says, "Here's a mock of he's a book." Hell, I thought it was back in Mayberry. The reality is I read the freaking book. I got pissed off. You see, when I wanted the blueprint instruction manual did not exist. You've been looking for it all your life too, because all these people going blah, blah, blah. You haven't paid attention. I've been doing this for 43 years. Where the hell you been? So you got a choice. All right, here's the thing. Unless you know how to play the game, you're never going to bring, all right, the millions to you. You're going to keep bringing the pain home too. Why don't we connect the dots starting today? Is that okay? So guess what? When you get a corporation, it's a legal person. But if you create a blueprint, the reality is it sits there going, that's all, folks. That's what you've been doing. Some of you got a corporation. Congratulations. You didn't do a damn thing. You got to give it life, by the way. Now, I even wrote Winning the Game of Business years ago. The organization repackaged in America. I want to repackage you. Now, if you ever want the blueprint, how I brought in up to $2.6 billion under the corporate structure by the time I was 26, here you go. You see, here's the 12 books and CDs. It's a full blueprint for you. It's why you've been looking for all your life, too. Now, don't worry, I get to play. I was at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. There was a line around the hotel to get hold of me. I was the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles, by the way. So we now sell the 12 books and CDs at the office for $9.99. During a live webinar, which is now, I give you half price. So if you want $4.99, you got to Zelle now, or call sales later today and get out your credit card. No, we don't take those. All right, you're going to have to Zelle us $999. I gave you a discount while you're on the live webinar. Bottom line is, if you don't go for it, that's up to you. Take a picture of the page. What we do is called Zelle or bank transfers too. It's pretty simple. You basically just email products@raisecredit.com. Give us your address. We're to ship it right away. How hard's that to do? I like the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. You see, we all do kind of stupid things too. Now, I was an incorporator for rich and famous people for years. I incorporated over 2,019 of them, too. Mr. Clinton, Mrs. Fishburne, and her son, Lawrence. How about Superman at Gold's Gym? I got him $1 million of credit. He says I teach the ABCs and kick ass, too. Michael, God rest his soul, Kirk and Vane. Costner, college professor, Bio University, too. How about Arnold? How about my homeless program? How about She's Got Her Show? How about we got Giovanni from Pixar, $1.6 million? See, I got no excuses. Neither do you. You met me. You see, even my prison program, I helped them a second chance. Here's Free Ray Ricky Ross from my neighborhood. He came out after 20 years, didn't know diddly squat about credit. I rebuilt it for him. I got him a gold and a platinum card, too. He did a letter and an interview, says, yeah, it works. Go with Ray. We got to do that every day. Now, this is Thomas after 26 years of federal prison. I got his 18-year-old son $60,000. I got him a bunch of money, and he got his dump truck business going, making millions of dollars a year, too. See, you got to beat your doubt. You got to run your race. That's assignment number what? 11 for you. Remember, write down today's date. I want to make sure between now and this end date, flat out, you got a $1 million corporation. Let me do most of the work for you in the beginning so you learn to play with it here. You can be the millionaire dream. But again, that's up to you. You got to do your best today and let God do the rest. That's what works for me. So let's remember, I'm not going to show anything I didn't obtain myself. I don't like all that blah, blah, blah out there. I want to tell you the truth. It will set you free from mansions, helicopters, and yachts. I think you're stuck. Let's get you past go. Now, here's God's gift. I had 6 mansions at the time, by the way. So let's understand. My question to you now is, where do you park your race boat? Where do you park your yachts? I park mine in my backyard. Show me yours, please. Show me. I can show you millions and billions. Or it's kind of fun, too. How about the helicopter, the Lamborghini in the building, too? See, I want you to protect your ass. And never bring the pain home ever again. So I'll make you $1 million if you allow me to. The Billionaire Club's coming up in June. It's going to be fun because it's live in person. Finally, we're allowed to do it in person. Won't that be kind of fun for me? It'll be fun for you too. By the time I'm done with it, your brain will fall out of your head. That's kind of fun because I want to make sure you do this right. Do you know that corporation right now, small businesses, are learning to loan out money and become the damn bank? That's up to you too. So if you want to play some more on June, 18th, 19th, and 20th in person from 9 to 4 for 3 days straight. It'd be kind of fun. Now, let's go back to protect your ass. You see, here's the problem. I want you to change your driver's license. Yes, P.O. Box or mailing address. All right, you see, you wrote a check the other day. You gave your driver's license out with your address and your house got robbed the next day. Congratulations. Don't you realize the world's going friggin' crazy? They're robbing Rolexes at restaurants. They're doing this and that. Are you crazy? So when you're at the grocery store, ladies, quit talking about where you live and your dog and your cat, too. Everybody's listening, so they're going to come rob you. So do yourself a favor. Your driver's license is going to be a P.O. Box or mailing address, please. But that's up to you. You see, I want you to use Ray's rules to protect your assets and never bring the pain home again. Ultimate goal, you got the Driver's Privacy Protection Act, too. This is your right to protect your privacy if you want to. That's assignment number 12. Now, remember, the grocery store, the bank, Sam's Club, everything around you, they're playing the damn game, but not you. Oh, I'm sorry, you forgot. I forgot you like bringing the pain home. That's up to you. Now, when I wrote the rules in 1986 about divisions, it's kind of fun. Multiple functions, ultimate goal. All right, we got to write down disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Now, what does that mean? Let's hypothetically say you got 5 houses today, and one slipped and fell and basically sued you and took it all away from you. We put them in a corp. The same thing happens to Pierce the Veil too, usually. Why don't we put them in divisions? We got one that went bad, someone slipped and fall. What are we going to do? We're going to keep the other 4 and get rid of the bad piece, just like the groceries or the bank do. You can learn how to play. By the way, every division can have cash credit and supply credit too. We get to learn to play. Now let's go to the car you drive today. If you can see it right now, look at it. I want your mindset right on that car if you can, because it's going to remember when you bought it. Oh, I want you to remember how they sweated you for hours on end. They got and lost $5,000, you did, and they gave you up to 9 inquiries too. Congratulations, you screwed up again. Sorry, it's just true. You see, when they hand you a piece of paper and they say you got to fill it out, understand, we're going to pull your credit. When you sign things from now on, we're going to do it my way. Ray's way. You got it? Ray's rules. When you sign that piece of paper from now on, next to your signature, you're going to write down this allows 1 inquiry. You're going to take a damn picture. You're not going to let somebody use and abuse you ever again. By the way, that car shouldn't be registered to you in the first place. So when you drive it today, a little bumpity bump, guess what they're going to do? They're going to call one of those bloodsucker attorneys on TV. There's 44 of those too. Oh, the assignment number 13. Now, this is my donkey. His name is Max. I want you to learn to cover your ass. I just covered mine. Get it? You see, your choice today, that grocery store, that bank, that little bumpity bump, they're going to scream their head off because they got to pull on a show because there's a camera everywhere you walk and do. Then they're going to ask you for driver's license, insurance, registration, please. What's going to happen next? Your heart's going to fall out of your chest. You're going to, oh my goodness, I should have listened to Ray. The bottom line is hindsight, huh? I don't get it. Your driver's license has your home address on it. Isn't that the dumbest thing you could ever do? But it's up to you. Oh, your paycheck is taxed before you get the leftover? Goody. You're paying the insurance in the car, right? You know a corporation could pay for that insurance before taxes considered, right? And you're the registered owner? Quack, 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 quack. When they call in those bloodsucker attorneys on TV, they're going to sue you and take everything you got. It's okay. You didn't learn how to play. See, I'm going to give you your problem. I'm going to give you a solution, too. Always do. The registered owner should always be a division and not you. Because they always sue the registered owner. And hell, if it's not you, they're going to get diddly squat. Why not? It's kind of fun when you play the game because you can learn to win, too. There's assignment number 14. Now, this car is registered to a division of a corporation and got it at fleet price. And the greatest gift you have to learn right now, it doesn't show up on personal credit reports. You don't get it. When I had 17 houses when I was 19, all right, now I've had millions and billions in real estate, kind of fun. Understand something flat out. All right, they said I couldn't get number 18. There's no way you can do that. So I basically said, thank you. Back in my mind, go to hell, get out of my way, I'm going to do it anyway. I researched everything I could. And then I created the divisions the way they are today. So if it doesn't exist, I'll read the law books, put it together, and make sure I can do it too. So can you. So when I start dumping them in divisions, it freed up my credit. Hallelujah! Praise Jesus! By the way, the bottom line is, if you did it this way in the car, it never shows up on your credit report. Unfortunately, you like getting a repossession on your car, right? Because that actually brings the pain home for a couple of you. I don't get it. IRS have something called a 1099-C. Congratulations again, you got a state and federal tax problem. Are you ever going to listen and learn and turn these suckers on? You got a choice to learn how to play. Your paycheck's taxed, you get the leftover. Oh, goody. Corporations, they don't pay tax until after they pay all the bills first. Then they pay tax on the leftover. It's kind of like Amazon when they bragged about that first $10 billion. What did they do? They called it profit until they created the debt. They paid zero tax on $10 billion. Hell, you pay more tax than they do. Now, you can complain or you can join them. Simple. Can you draw the 4 boxes in front of you? Now. Here's our goal. You don't have an extra body. You're going to have one now. Corporation is going to have 3 divisions. Now, the divisions, debt falls, SSN, SS4. Line of defense. So if we had a problem with the division, we're going to keep the good ones. We're going to basically never bring the pain home because we never had to. The banks and grocery stores don't have to. Why did you? Oh, I'm sorry, you wanted to. There we go again. Assignment number 15. Halfway through, you realize something today? As an affiliate, I'm allowed to build personal credit or business credit. How much would you like? But again, SSN, SS4. You get to have some fun some more. 90 days, you're always in the direction of the $1 million dream. You're stuck with me while I'm doing the work for you, too. Ultimate goal, Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Saturday at 10 a.m., I do a setup and a level 1 how to do divisions, too. Twice a week. Go to either one or both. All Saturday, 7 a.m. in the morning, all through the day. I got 9 classes this Saturday for you. You going to play? Remember, credit rebuilding, rapid rescore. All you want to do is get done in about 90 working days. All right, it's $99 per bureau, $297 with the rapid rescore. It's $499. That's all you ever pay, $499. Then you're allowed to go into the weekly Saturday class for education too. It's at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Go as many times as you want to. And the goal is, now if you screwed up really bad, I might take an extra month or 2 to fix you. But the bottom line is you're going to get done because I don't give up on you. What do? We Zelle, or we do a bank transfer. Then we email products at raisecredit.com. That's all you got to do. This one's $99 down and $99 a month for 10 months. It starts today and it ends in 10 months, period. During that's why your score goes up and away, I give you $5,000 of cash credit. Your score will be better than it's ever been in your life, too. All you got to do is Zelle, or bank transfer. Email products at raisecredit.com. Now, I got 2 programs for corporations. So what happens is very simple. On the corporation, maybe you've got one, and you're going, you didn't do anything at all. Okay. How about this? We rebuild your credit, rapid rescore, make you a qualified CFO. I give you the articles for free. I've done that for 43 years anyway. Officer's tax ID. Setup in level 1 is Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to either one or both. 90 days, you're stuck with me. Ooh, goody. I'm doing the work for you while you learn to do your divisions. So you stick the information here. Here! The office sells it for $2,000. I always give you half price because you're in a live webinar with me. I'm going to give you $10,000 of credit. Is that okay? Now listen carefully. That's $999. Can you imagine? I'm handing you 10 times the money back to you, taking away all your damn excuses, and all you got to do is play with me. Now, if you're not going to play, then you might as well go away because you're going to go back to being stuck like you did the last year before that too. See, I only want the ones that want to be millionaires. I like money. It pays the bills. Oh, millionaire in the making too? This one comes with $25,000 of cash credit. It's usually $4,000. Oh, I give you the discount because you're on the live webinar with me. $1,999. All you got to do is bank transfer Zelle. Now we're stuck with me. You email products at raisecredit.com. We call you right away. Get ready to go. Get ready to run too. See it, believe it, go get it. I want you to run your life through a corporation. And if you don't want a business, hell, you can just incorporate you. You're allowed to. But that's up to you too. That's assignment number 16. Write it down. Now, rebuild the credit, wrapper, rescore, articles, also tax ID. Every credit card you got, personal wallet, what are you putting? Sticky. What are we going to use? No more than 25%. All right, put the limit too. Don't jack up that card again. I got to make you the qualified CFO you need to be in the first place. Now, if you did everything I said so far, right out of high school, hell, you would have never brought the pain home in the first place. So make yourself feel that you've been screwing up all since day one. Sorry to say, it's the truth. Sometimes maybe I can piss you off a little bit too. Let's go get it. Get rid of the excuses. I don't like excuses. I like driving Lamborghinis and living in estates and billionaire properties. It's fun. You see, 25 to 29%. You control the score. Nobody else says but you. Real estate, franchise, leveraging money. Why don't we turn this into 100 million? I'll show you how if you want to. See, here's the Lamborghini part of my collection at the time. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. See, the debts offset taxes for a corporation. Did you not know that? But you get a paycheck today. And what do? It's tax. You get the leftover. You pay your bills and you pay for a car you should not. Then you're taking all the money and credit from the family and go, wee, honey, let's hurt the family some more. I don't get it. I will never be able to understand why anybody brings the damn pain home in the first place. I knew I'd never do that to me and my family. No way in hell. I'd rather die. So remember, when you get that paycheck and you're paying that payment, cash registration, insurance, that's called dumb. Once you say no right away. You should be driving a damn company car like I do. I got the keys to the white one today. Boom, boom. Not mine. But I'm going to have some fun. You ready to do assignment number 17? What about 18 too? Which one you want to play? Ultimate goal is basically up to you. Now, let's look at that SS4 again. It creates an 1120. Remember, SS ends at 1040. SS4 is an 1120. Line 10, it says banking and credit purposes. You get to get credit. I get to build it. It can build itself right away. Oh, good. Sign me up now. It's IRS public record. Hey, download the SS4 form. Come on, people. It's about damn time you quit bringing that pain home. Why'd you do it in the first place? What's wrong with you? Are these turned on? That's assignment number 18. Stockton City, largest bankruptcy in U.S. history? Why does a city file bankruptcy? Oh, you watched a couple do that too. By the way, they're corporations. Just because you got a bad day doesn't mean you bring the pain home, but you did. You chose to. Now let's write this. Let's understand. Focus. I wrote the rules in 86. What if I get you one of these? Paid over time, up to $1 million. It's kind of fun. We get to write off interest rate too. What if I get you 9 sisters? Why not? So every division can have a bucket of money. All right? It can have a piece of property. It can have a franchise too. So if one screwed up, we got rid of a bad piece, we get 8 more pieces too, still. Kind of like the bank and the grocery store do, huh? In Sam's Club. So the way to play is to learn how to basically incorporate with the division starting today. Ultimate goals up to you. So let's remember today, please. We have so many people right now using corporate credit to become the bank. They're allowed to loan out money. Isn't that fun? So if you don't have a business or an idea, hell, let's just loan out some of the money I built you today. You can make millions in loaning out money. It's pretty simple. From the corporation, tying in the divisions, multiple functions. That'd be kind of fun. See, we want to look up C191D. It says loan 8 times. It's kind of fun. You see, when I wrote cash flow free per time 43 years ago, some people copied that too. So let's do this. Let's take $100,000 card right in my hand. Let's take out $50,000 just for the hell of it. It's only 6/12/26. So why don't we loan it out to 5 people? Because they got to save their house. We're going to file a second trust deed on their house. Got it? And what we're gonna do is call that company. It's my money. I want it now. See, they hand me the money back in 24 hours. I'm going to put a second on their house. All right? I get a monthly payment. By the way, I'm also going to put a homestead blocker and a UCC one of the chattel mortgage. I know you know what that means. Even if you're an expert, I'll teach it to you too. I invented that 34 years ago too. So in case they want to eat up the equity, they cannot. I just created $2,449 a month. Oh, you need more? So let's create 4,800. Oh, you still need more? How about 7,347? You create as much as you damn well please. You control this. So if you don't have a business, let's go loan out some money. Let's have an income and have some fun too. You might even want to play with me on Saturday. I got 7, 8 classes, 9 classes this Saturday too. The one in the afternoon is called Nonprofit. First corporation I ever set up. I got $100,000 in the mail. See, we had a 501c3 exemption. By the way, the state, the city, and grants.gov hand you a bunch of money. It's free. It's kind of like that PP loan that everybody got, or the prisoners that got that money for the unemployment when they're in jail. I mean, hell, they did $1 billion. But the reality is this Saturday at 2:30. You want to play? Now, 1 o'clock, I got analyzation and education too. I might ask you to do 2 things. Can you follow through? The only thing slowing me down is you. Now, you could watch me on Google, Facebook, YouTube. It's kind of fun. If you're missing the PowerPoint with me, go to raisewombetter.com, get the full overview. Stop bringing the pain home. You see, this is what I heard. I was 7.5 being used and abused. It's terrible. They said a corporation's a legal person. What I found out at the library is the same damn thing you find out today. Chapter 18 is not legal advice. Look what it says right there. A corporation's a legal person that may sue or be sued. Whoopee. Where's my blueprint? Here's the thing. The United States of America Incorporated, they set up their line of defense too, called 50 states. But not you. You haven't bothered to do it for you. You keep bringing the pain home. The state sets up the cities, by the way. Every city's a corporation too. They're rolling the dice, but not you. I don't get it. Are these turned on? You see, I told you to even plan the problem. All right, in the beginning, because they did. They credited Chapter 9 bankruptcy into the Federal Protection Act. It allows them to bankrupt the city, wipe out the debt, stay in business today. But you keep bringing the pain home. Maybe that's what you want to do. Since you are we the people, it is your constitutional right to try. Long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you must be dead. Your ultimate goal, they haven't stopped printing money 24/7 ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. Our president last week was talking about printing another couple $1 trillion. Whee! They can print money. I can't. You can't. SSN equals a 1040. They get to track our income till we're dead. Mama, she delivered a baby this morning. Did you know every hospital is federally mandated? She's got to sign an SSN form for the baby to bond the baby and print some more money? If not, Mama can't take the baby in the stroller in the car, so he cannot go home. Mama's going to follow the rules because she has to take the baby home. Now, Walt Disney just opened their doors again, Disneyland in Anaheim the other day. All right? You get to see Mickey and Goofy. Now, it's kind of weird because in Newsweek, they call him the loophole king. You see, debt offsets taxes. So they got $1 billion in the bank at the time. They don't want to pay tax, so they wrote an IOU to themselves. You see, you might want to learn how to play like Mickey and Goofy do too. But that's up to you. Ultimate goal? Online, you're going to see some websites that tell you a lie. It's called BS. You don't have to guarantee, excuse me, to get cash credit. You sure do. Oh, you're going to see the ones that say trade line crap too. You're going to swear that that's actually your credit and it's not, and you pay thousands of dollars to lie? We'll visit you in prison too. How about I get you 8 credit cards per division? How about 9 lines of credit too? How about we get supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too? Gotta make you the qualified CFO. That's just the truth. It will set you free. Look at the Fair Lending Act, please, when it comes to that trade line crap, please. Now, remember, SSN, SS4. Who the hell wants to be the duck some more? Are you still going to be a quack after today? Or are you going to learn to have me repackage you too? Your goal is corporate credit, right off the interest rate, and the card, and the line of credit too. Can't do that with your personal credit. So guess what? When you bought your house, I hope you listened to Ray's rules. Escrow, close, homestead, put it in a trust. You didn't do that? So when somebody sues you today, they take it away? Oh well. And if you die, get stuck into probate too. Oh well, your family got diddly squat. What can I say? You weren't turning these on today. You see, your property you fix up. You ever notice you're going to hire a contractor? They hire this subcontractor that's standing outside Home Depot. Good workers. All right, great job. But what if they slip and fall and they cut corners and they sue and take everything you got? Maybe you think about just a little bit about quick clean deed it to a division. How about an assignment of equity too? So at the end of the day, when they can't sue you, they get diddly squat. Why not? You see, I told you to cover your ass. That's two. Maybe you'll think about an irrevocable trust. That's what I would pick if I was you. But do what you want to. That's assignment number 19. I'm almost done. Reality is, guess what? Some of you are playing peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. Ray, I don't want to pay tax. Stop, dummy. That's what I told them the other day. The IRS is the rule book. If it says a corporation doesn't pay tax or makes a profit, play by the damn rules. You can't circumvent the IRS. They're the bullies of the world today. So remember, irs.gov, download a form called 656-433A and B. Ultimate goal is pretty simple. Get your free money called a COVID-19 check. Get your butt back in the system today, please. That's assignment number 20. Now, what do we get to do? I want you to do the real estate the way I do. I'm one of the original OPMs, by the way. I don't want you to spend your money to fix up the property. Why the hell would you do that? We get to save, set up the divisions. I can teach on Wednesday and Saturday. Save up to 70%. Don't pay a bill for 30 to 60, 90 days anyway. Isn't that fun? Guess what? After escrow closes, or it pays the debt, you got up to $200,000 left over. The corporation's going to have some fun. Don't waste the money. Write down raise rules, leveraging money. Borrow money's not what? Taxable. Set up the line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. The ultimate goal, that's assignment number 21, blackjack. You know, I'm always testing myself. See, I think I'm the smartest SOB I ever met in my life. So when I got my first Rolex, I wanted to make sure that I got it for free. I wanted to see if I was as smart as I thought I was. I set up a division for jewelry. I got it overnight at wholesale price. Don't have to pay for 30 days. I put a loan on a watch I did not own. And then I paid the invoice when it came in, and the extra money I put in the bank to maintain the payments on a watch I didn't own. And at the end of the day, I got the damn thing for free. I guess I am as smart as I thought I was. Guess what today? You can learn to leverage money. Does the banks borrow from the feds times 10 and loan back 5 to you? That money coming out of that escrow? Leveraging money, raise rules? That could have created $3 million of borrowed money non-taxable under a corporation. Let's go buy McDonald's. Come on, it's got a drive-through. Let's get a Big Mac and fry and a chocolate shake too. We'll borrow money. And when you pay it back, it's still borrow money. Oh goody, we get to learn how to become the bank too. It's about time. What do you think? I want your corporation to get some credit. Never do business. As far as I'm concerned, that's called silly and dumb. We got to set up the line of defense. What we get to do is pretty simple. The divisions become the ducks. No longer you. Something goes wrong with one of the ducks. What are we going to do? We're going to pull a Donald Trump, a Wells Fargo, a Citi, rich and famous people too, a Sam's Club, a Wells Fargo, B of A. We're going to play the damn game. Hey, they can play the game. I can too. I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I'm going to try to save it, but if I can't save it, I'll bankrupt that piece. Keep all the other pieces and never bring the pain home. Why the hell would I do that? Why would anybody bring the pain home when they never had to in the first place? That's assignment number 22. Ultimate goal is kind of fun. I want you to ask yourself a question today when you look in the mirror. Or I pray you do the mirror test too. Ready? I'm not going to bring the pain home to my family or a corporation. I don't want anything to screw up. But if it ever did, it'll be a division. Why? It's cheap, and I get another one, another one, another one. I can play that game too. So what are you willing to lose? You play a chess game, you have to lose some pieces. You know this to get checkmate. But that's up to you. That's assignment number 23. Ultimate goal. My wife asked me on July 3rd, 2009. She says, honey, can we go to the Huntington Beach House and take out one of the yachts? Why not? I took a corporate credit card. I filled it up. I wrote off the card interest rate, $1,600. And you know what we're allowed to do? I wrote off the yacht too. Why not? You're allowed to. And then I got to die the next day. H1N1, that kind of sucks too. There's the yacht race boat. You, Doc, there's the address too. Show me yours. Where you park yours? I got to die. But I got a choice to stay in peace or go back. When I said go back, it was kind of fun, but I still had to walk around with an oxygen tank for 5 weeks. Score of 820, then 5 weeks, then I popped a $1 million card again. See, I have 5 closet divisions ready to come out anytime I want to. I'm not going to go back to the pier and steal out of the trash can too. God's using me to help you. You paying attention today? Are these turned on? Now let's understand. I've been told no 1 billion times. I got to get born with a girl's name, go to school in Watts, Torrance, and Hawthorne, and Long Beach. That was fun. You got to learn to kick ass or run. I like to kick ass anyway. So you know what's fun? I got to steal and beg off the trash can. Steal off the pier. I get used and abused. I get 2 comas. I got to die in one of them too. Been shot twice, knifed 6 times too. Hell, I guess I am God's example for you. Look at the car. Look at the building. Here's the keys to the car. I'll show you mine. Show me yours. Reach the dream. Think and be the impossible. We want to use Ray's rules. Simple. I make millionaires. You want to be next? Let me know. See, motivation's great. I listen to it every day. But at the end of the day, if they're not giving you money, rules, tools, and not willing to hold your hand every step of the way, at the end of the day, isn't it just blah, blah, blah? Let's do this. Let's build your story today. Is that okay with you? See, I'm going to make millionaires. You want to be next? Billionaire? The billionaire. Now let's think. Right now, how about I get you up to 820 score? Is that okay? How about I get you 100,000 of safety credit? Is that all right? But we're going to call it safety. We're not going to use more than what? 29%. How about I get your corporation in divisions? Up to $1 million and stop being stuck. Kind of fun. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., you should be in the setup and level 1 class. Or Saturday, or either one or both. You got nobody on this planet willing to hold your hand like I do and do the work for you, so you get it here besides me. But if you don't show up to the live webinars, that's your fault, not mine. You want the blueprint how I brought in millions and billions? There you go. Half price on the webinar, it's $4.99. You don't do it now? Call the office later today. They will get their commission at $999. Zelle, bank transfer to. You email products at raisecredit.com. They know where to ship it to. That's all you got to do. Simple. The 14th Amendment turned corporations into people. Oh, goody. So the United States of America, Inc., sets up 50 states, Inc., and every state set up their divisions called cities, Inc., corporation. You. Why haven't you set this up for you? What's wrong? Are these turned on or something? Your ability to repackage yourself, which should have been right out of school. You brought the pain home when you never had to. That kind of sucks. So you got a choice today. Never have joint credit, because that'd be kind of dumb. Buy a house, it's called Race Rules. Escrow, close, homestead, put it in trust. A corporation should always have up to $1 million of credit, because that's half the fun. Get to write it off too. And a division for every piece of property, franchise, current business. If you don't set up the line of defense and master Ray's rules, reality is when I die again, you're never going to do it. You're going to go back to being stuck. You got a choice. I got classes every Saturday the last 43 years. Where the hell you been? You got a choice to learn to play and learn the rules here while I'm doing the work for you too. It's assignment number 24. 1 more to go, and that's all you get from me. Set up nonprofit. Oh, I love that. Cities, states, and grants.gov giving you some money. But again, it's up to you. That's this Saturday, by the way, at 2:30. So if you want your credit rebuilt, rapid rescore. All right, $99 per bureau, 3 bureaus, $297. With the rapid, it's $499. You Zelle, you bank wire transfer. Then I want you in the Saturday class at 1 o'clock every Saturday for as long as you want to go. I want you to learn how to play the game. From here, this one's $99 a month. Start date is today. End date is 10 months, period. It will not go longer than 10 months ever. I will get you $5,000 of brand new cash credit, $99 a month. You Zelle, you bank transfer, that's all you got to do. The moment you do that and you email products@raisecredit.com, we're going to contact you right away. We hold your hand every step of the way. Starter package for a millionaire, this is what you want to do. You're going to do what you afford today. Office sells it for $2,000. Articles also tax ID set up in level 1 Wednesday and Saturday too. I'm going to build you $10,000 of cash credit. I'm only charging you half price on the live webinar with me. $999, 10 times money back to you. I just took away your excuses. You spent thousands on crap, didn't work. Now you're stuck with me. Millionaires in the making, instead of $4,000, $25,000 of cash credit. You still get all the same goodies, but I give you half price of $1,999 today. Zelle, bank transfer, it's all you got to do. Every bank lets you transfer like it's a bill. Email products@raisecredit.com. You see, I want to rebuild your millions. I want to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. Sorry, don't take offense, but I think you're all doing it wrong anyway. I want to do it my way. You see, every time I hear somebody saying the American dream, every damn time, my first question when I get in their face is, are you going to hand me the money? You're going to hand me the rules, the tools? Are you going to hold my hand every step of the way? Or are you going to take the money like those motivational speakers do and go blah, 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 and take my money the next day? Everybody needs money coming in to pay their bills. Drive a company car, go on a business trip, help other people, free up your time. The whole world needs to set up the line of defense because they're allowed to. If you do 1,000 rules and assignments, you will have a $1 million corporation, period. You can't screw that up as long as you do exactly what you're told to do. 20,000? That's a billionaire company. Last and final chance. Credit rebuilding in Rapids, $4.99. You go to the class at 1 o'clock on Saturday. You Zelle, you do a bank transfer. Products@raisecredit.com. Email. Let us know who you are. $99 down. You're done in 10 months, period. We get you $5,000 of cash credit on top of that, too. Ultimate goal. You Zelle, you do a bank transfer. Email products@raisecredit.com. Starter package for a millionaire, $999. You kidding me? 3 of you, I know you paid over $3,000 for a damn corporation. You got a corp and a stock kit. Corporation costs $100 to file the damn thing. Why the hell did you do it for that $3,000? You thought it had magic dust? You got to give it life. Now you're going to basically get into this because I can rebuild that one for you too. $999, everything done for you. Go to the division class, learn to set them up yourself as many as you want to. $10,000 credit back to you, 10 times money. You invest in yourself. Millionaires in the making, $1,999. And you're getting $25,000 of cash credit. It's called a bank transfer or a Zelle. Every bank uses Zelle. You make us the recipient, you send us the money, you email us products@race.com, and what happens, we call you right away. And now you're going to get on the road to the $1 million dream. You got to stay safe and strong today if you're wondering what's next to come. Let it be you and me. Let's build that relationship. Let's always remember life is a gift from our Father in heaven. God has given us the opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day. Give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. If I can do this, you can do this too. But I'm willing to do most of the work for you. We'll work together to get you to the $1 million dream. Now, the next thing you got to do is number 25. If you haven't Zelled, all right, or transferred right away, call toll free. 800-510-3338. It's 800-510-3338. If you do nothing, all that's going to happen is you're going to go back to being stuck. Nothing means nothing's happening for you. Give it a phone call. Me, I'm going to do my best all through the day. And God's going to do the rest for me. And I never forget, God loves us all.